I've taken the coastal road inland, and just north of Eneabba, you've probably seen this if you've driven the Brand Highway, there's a caravan park with a real point of difference. Now, the environment here is completely unique, and the plants, well, there's some very beautiful wildflowers here, if you just know where to look. The Western Flora Caravan Park offers a lot more for visitors than just a berth and camping facilities. Owners Sandy and Ron Webb offer visitors an appreciation of the unique environment they live in, with wildflower tours, and one is a tag tour, the other just a short ramble around the park. Highlights include some of the more unusual native plants like this one, and it's not just the burst of yellow grabbing people's attention.
This is what we call the Acacia deniculosa, which is also known as the sandpaper wattle.
They feel just like sandpaper. They've got that roughness all the way through, right?
Before they flower, they'll come out in like these little green nodules here.
Yeah.
Then that actually forms the flower. The bees absolutely love it. Now, in the earlier days, there's some leaves on there that are quite brown. The Aboriginals use them to sharpen their tools.
Okay.
Their spears and things.
It would make a lot of sense. It's perfect for sanding down.
For sandpaper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow, that's cool.
So that's our sandpaper wattle.
Let's have a look at this one over here.
Okay.
A little further around the building, some of the dozens of orchids that grow in the surrounding bushland appear.
These are little cowslip orchids.
Absolutely
and they're
beautiful.
virtually growing right on your accommodation doorstep.
If you love the game of cricket, then this plant might be of interest to you. Now, this is a very special plant.
Well, this is our cricket ball Hakea. She's beautiful, actually, because she's all in flower, and you can see the cricket balls there.
That's it. So there's great big nuts.
Yes, that's correct. And, well, I call them cricket balls. They're big enough to be that, eh? And when they split, they actually hold the seed. When it splits, it just floats away. It's taken by the wind. Animals will eat the seed, and they'll deposit it somewhere else.
And I bet you did not know about the pollination platform built into an old favourite, the Geraldton wax. Well, this is a plant that's endemic to the local area, isn't it? They're beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful, the Geraldton wax. Very photographic flower. The whole thing is just lovely, all different colours. They have a little landing platform. They're pollinated a lot by the insects. They will come in, land on that little petal, have their little feed, and off they'll go, taking the pollen with them. And you've got little buds still coming out all over them, and you'll find that they don't all flower at the same time. Otherwise, the insects won't have any food supply.
There are more than 2,000 varieties of plants found in the park, and Sandy and Ron really take great delight in sharing their discoveries with their guests. So, Sandra, you do these tours on a daily basis?
Yes, every afternoon at 4:30 within the wildflower season, we have a little walk around the park, and I can share my knowledge, and it's all part of the staying in our park.
Terrific. How much does it cost?
Nothing.
Oh, wow, that's great value. The tour might be free, but the information is priceless. Check out this very unusual plant, the delicate-looking sundew. It's not a plant to be trifled with, though, particularly for an insect. These really are remarkable plants. Now, each of these little cups down here are modified leaves, and on the outside they have hairs. On the outside edge of the hairs, they have a little sticky ball, a little sticky substance that looks like water. Insects fly in, landing on it, thinking they're going to get a drink, but this holds them to it, and it's got a digestive enzyme. It dissolves the insect, eating it alive within 24 hours, and taking the nutrients from the insect and moving it up and down the plant, allowing it to grow. It does this to compensate for a lack of key nutrients in the soil. They're just incredible. Now, I better go and find Sandra. She's around here somewhere. The tour is a great introduction to the wildflowers of the area, and if you're lucky, a couple of the locals might stop for a chat too. Now, we're going to head on from Western Flora. It's a great place to stay overnight, but I'm going to stay in Geraldton tonight. It's the capital of the Midwest. It's a great part of Western Australia, and on the way, I might just stop into Dongara. It is the home of the West Australian rock lobster fishery, but it's also home to one of the best rum distilleries you'll come across anywhere in the world. The main street of Dongara is home to some of the state's most beautiful Moreton Bay fig trees, which are well worthwhile stopping to take a look at. And the museum provides a wonderful insight into just how tough it was for the first European settlers here. It's well worth a stop on the way to Geraldton, which is without doubt an absolute highlight on your journey through Australia's Coral Coast. This is a bustling town with great restaurants, shopping and accommodation options.